Okay, someone sent me this. You may hear my print in the background. I've got a few different things going on. I got those are called sides. Sides are parts of the main script, or it could be loosely written at that point. They make audition sides. Does that mean like here's your side, a side order of words to say? Word salad. Would you like a word salad? What kind of dressing would you like on your word salad? But anyway, that's what's going on back there. I'm doing that. I got 2 different videos I got to shoot in the morning before going to do another project, before going to the mailbox to the post office to mail something out for another role. So it's kind of happening right now. Sometimes towards this time of year, they're trying to catch up on things before the end of the year or before hiatus. The hiatus usually hits they'll have a few days for Thanksgiving. Usually they don't film this week, the week before Thanksgiving. They won't film Monday through Friday, and they start again. Or sometimes they'll film up till Tuesday. They usually don't film Wednesday. I did film West Wing on a Wednesday before Thanksgiving in the city of Orange, and they put fake snow down. It was a lot of fun because they had to do that to get that one done for there have been some changes to what they're doing, and the availability of location caused that to happen. But usually they don't like to film up until that point. Then they come back after like the Monday after Thanksgiving, and maybe go as far as maybe the 5th through the 10th of December, and then back maybe January. A lot of times it'll be like December 5th through January 5th. That'll be a whole month off. Because wow, those actors get so much time off. But yeah, if you're working 15 to 16 hours a day, 5 or 6 days a week on a series or on a movie on location or something like that, you work a lot of hours. They may not work as many days as you would think they would, but they get a lot done when they're there, and each day could be as long as 2 days, and that's what that happens. Don't forget to please subscribe, like, and share. Today is Taste Test Tuesday, and we're going to taste test OLIPOP Classic Root Beer. This was given to me. Someone said it tastes just like, they always say this tastes just like A&W root beer. Well, there's many kinds of A&W root beer. There's A&W root beer that you get through the out of a fast food restaurant or perhaps a convenience store. Then they have the A&W root beer cans, and then they have the old-fashioned A&W root beer where they would have a frosted mug. You'd even get this at a fast food type restaurant. They have a frosted mug, and they have these like big kegs of root beer and pour the root beer in there. Some root beers have caffeine. Some have no caffeine. Some are carbonated. Some are not carbonated. But this one, she says to her, tastes just like A&W root beer. Now, there's also some of the major companies. Is Dad root beer, Mug. Was it one called Bard's root beer? There are a lot of different types of root beer. Now, the thing about tasting a root beer is they have some microbrew root beers. They have some root beers that are only in certain states. When I was in Michigan, in the Detroit area, they had like 3 or 4 different kinds of root beer. They also had, if you get out of the city limits, a lot of apple orchards, and they'd have apple cider, where you can buy some. They have like fudge that they made there, and candied apples, and all that kind of stuff. So I guess they grow a lot of apples in Michigan. I never knew. I knew they made cars, and they had Motown, and they had some music and all that kind of stuff. I didn't really know that much about Michigan until I went there. Most of the fast food type pizza places are from there, or they're now Domino's and all that. Domino's Farms is there. You can actually go and tour the farm. They show where they make their own grain for they're making their own crust. But she said this tastes just like A&W root beer to her. A lot of people that tell me this tastes just like this haven't had this in a long time. The lady, if you go back that way, on another taste test we did, I think it was last week, was on these little cakes, these little almond butter cakes, very yummy. She said they taste just like Twinkies. But one thing, not her, another lady, told me these taste just like Twinkies. Well, the problem with that is, number one, the cake I was trying from the Belgian brothers is not cream filled, and the Twinkie is. The Twinkie is a kind of a sponge cake and probably full of preservatives, I'm sure. And the other one was a little more natural and lower in carbs. But the cake she wanted me to try had no cream filling, and to me it didn't taste anything like a Twinkie, although very good. Shaped like a Twinkie, tastes like a Twinkie, no. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Don't forget, my birthday is coming up. What's today? In 5 days. Boop, boop, boop. Woo, you only have 5 shopping days left. 5 shopping days left. I'll put my address down below. If you want to send me a card, that's great. If you want to subscribe, if you want to like this video, if you want to share, if you want to make comments down below, what kind of root beer do you like? Did you used to drink root beer? A lot of people would, their parents would let them have root beer because it wasn't it didn't have caffeine. Now, when I used to work at Pizza Hut, a number of my customers were Mormons. Norman the Mormon? I don't know his name, but there's a couple of families that were Mormons, and they would talk to me about Mormon and some Jesus Christ Church of Latter-day Saints, where I wasn't that interested, but I'd tell them, oh, thank you for the info, and we would talk. You know, as you're delivering the pizza, where you don't have much time, they'd be on their way rushing out or something, or they have a whole bunch of people coming over, and the mom would get the kids Mountain Dew because she wanted a caffeine-free beverage. Oops. Full of caffeine, and my friends are Mormon. They always say we don't consume caffeine, but they eat a lot of chocolate, and there's a lot of caffeine in there. And it has to do something about with a social beverage. Coffee was considered like a social beverage. Or was trying to explain it all to me. I was like, I don't understand. I just don't understand. But anyway, they like to drink a lot of root beer and Sprite and 7-Up, but they didn't realize that they're giving their kids a lot of caffeine. And for kids that aren't normally getting caffeine, they said, well, they sure get excited for that Mountain Dew. I bet they do get excited for Mountain Dew. D-O and D-E-W, not D-O-O like do. Let's see what we got here. This is a classic root beer, and it says it's got prebiotic botanicals, and it's got plant fiber in it, so it might be thick. I don't know. We will try. I've never tried this. OLIPOP is a company that I've heard about, and I have had some of their products before. And let's see if I can even see this. This has 35 calories per can, so it's lower calorie, and total carbohydrates looks like it's also 38. Is that 38? Let's hold it here. But anyway, it's gonna be kind of hard to see. Yeah, there it is. Total carbs. I can't even really see it. I'll put it in the thing. Kind of dark in here. Yeah, I can't tell. But anyway, that's the number right there. Can you see it? Oh, that's the percentage. Is it the percentage? I don't even know. But anyway, it had some carbs. It does have carbs. There it is. There's the number, I guess. But this is a taste test, so we'll see if it tastes good. But this is OLIPOP. Let's pop it. Now, will it have a nice head of root beer on there? Root beer is mostly made out of vanilla. This is plant-powered micro. It's the same thing. So, is it trying to be a low-carb beverage? I don't know. Non-GMO. And here's the stuff it says on the side of it. Oops, I spilled. It is vegan. And something else. Vegan, and has the letter P. Is that P for protein? I don't know. But there it is. Let's try it. Okay. Let's go and pour. And we'll see if we get a good root beer type head on there. It looks like we do. And there it is. So let's go and try it. Now let's see if it tastes exactly like anything other than what it is. I think it's going to taste exactly like OLIPOP root beer, to tell you the truth. Classic root beer. Smells good. Good. It is good. It does have a different aftertaste than what I was expecting, or what I'm used to, not necessarily what I was expecting. I didn't expect this to taste exactly like A&W or Dad's root beer or Mug root beer or Billy Bob's root beer from Babalama. I don't know. Bakersfield. This is good. Is it exactly like? I would never say exactly like. So I'm going to finish this up and have another sip of this. Hopefully you like this. Have you tried any of the OLIPOP products? Classic root beer on this one. Do they make a cola? If they do, does it taste exactly like Coca-Cola, exactly like Pepsi Cola, exactly like Shasta's Cola, exactly like RC Cola, or does it taste like OLIPOP Cola? So I don't think you can make a product like A&W root beer or Pepsi Cola or Coca-Cola and have those be exactly alike because they're totally different in the ingredients that they're using. So I don't know what sugars they're using this. I will go ahead and record all that. I will. Ooh, they gave me a little burpee. I'll turn on the other light so it gets more light in here. I wasn't planning on filming indoors. I had so much to do. I also looked outside and it was dark. I was getting ready to go outside to film, so I wouldn't have had that issue with the light. Not using my ring light. I'm just filming in my room here where I film. But yeah, it's good, but it's not exactly like A&W root beer, so don't be disappointed. Be happy that you can have a root beer, but don't be disappointed if it's not exactly like you're used to. Don't forget, 5 days to my birthday, so give me a birthday surprise of subscribing, liking, sharing, and commenting. What do you drink? What do you drink now? What did you drink when you were maybe a kid? What did you drink before you noticed you had a little issue with maybe weight or carbs or blood pressure, or whatever it is, before you went on your healthy journey? If you're on a healthy journey, are you on a healthy journey? But what did you eat before? I ate everything. I drank everything. I'd like to drink beer. I like to have maybe a Cuba Libre or something like that. I like mixed drinks. I like to have a margarita or something like that. Can't have any of that now. No, all too high in carbs. Am I an alcoholic? No. Was it alcoholic then? No. Did I have too many carbs then? Yes. Would I be having too many carbs now if I was drinking margaritas or strawberry daiquiris? Yes. So anyway, birthday, drinky. Have a great day. Take care.